Welcome. Today I'm giving a little instructional video about an awesome website called Blooket. The URL is up here. It's a very simple URL, www.blooket.com. The awesome thing about this website is, as a student, there is no need to log in unless they create accounts. If you just want to create a simple game, much like Kahoot, the only person that needs to log in is the teacher. So you'll have to sign up here. It's a very typical signing up portal. Then you'll have to log in and it'll ask you for some credentials, which I already have. And what's awesome about Blooket is you don't need to create questions if you don't want to. You can, but there are so many questions available. So let's just imagine that I am a primary math teacher. I'm teaching single digit multiplication and I want my students to practice. You'll see there's all sorts of options here. I'm going to go with the one with the most. There's a lot of questions here for the students to do. And what's awesome about this is the students get to play a mini game while they're answering these questions, whereas Kahoot, it's just answering trivia questions, and I think that's kind of boring, to be honest. So what you can do is you can host it. All the students have their iPads, so yes, each student will have to have their own iPad. And what's awesome with the free version is you can play up to 60 people, but imagine if you get the paid version, which by the way is not that expensive, you could have 300 students playing at once. So imagine just, for example, the whole third grade and all their different classes were just having an end of the day math bash or something, and all of us are playing, and the teachers can hop in too. It's a lot of fun. And there are different games, different game modes that the students can pick. I'm going to pick Tower Defense just because that's a very fun one. I think people are familiar with that game. And I'm going to host this. So you press the host button and you can set the time. Just because I'm giving a demo, I'm going to set the time for 1 minute. And you can allow for late joining, using random names, allowing student accounts if they have this. Some students might have an account if that's what you want to do. And then you pressed host now. This is the, what do you call that? The game room foyer. I'm not sure the terminology there. But I'm going to go here to blooket.com and I'm going to join that game that I created on my same computer. And the students can use a QR code to enter. That's the best way, I think. I love using QR codes in my PPTs. There's a lot of websites that allow you to create QR codes. So take advantage of that with the QR code scanner. It saves time with little students trying to figure out how to do an URL. It's much easier to teach them how to swipe the corner of an iPad to get the QR code versus typing in URLs. Then you put the game ID here. You notice I copied and pasted the game ID. So if we go back here, this is the game ID. I copied and pasted it here. And look, I get to put a nickname. This is awesome. I'm going to put Zelda since I love the video game series of Zelda. After that, press the arrow key. And then you get to pick your own little animal. I'm going to pick the toucan because toucans are cool. And I'm waiting for the host. In some different games, you can actually make the creature do something fun. But while we're waiting in, the lobby, that's what it's called. There's only one player tonight. Sorry, guys, but that's just how it's going to be. We're going to start. I better get moving. No, I don't have a tutorial. 5 times 5, 25. Let's be quick. Okay, 12 times 2, 22. 8 times 7, 56. Very good. Okay, so I have to create a. I have to spend money and buy one of these guys. So I'm gonna do this. Throw eggs. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy here. Okay, let's start. Okay. Creatures are coming. I'm throwing eggs. Boom, boom, boom. It's only 1 minute. I would love to show you more, but this will save time. Next round. Good. We're done. 9 times 7 is 63. Very good. 12 times 1 is 12. Very good. 6 times 10 is 60. Very good. Okay, how much money? I got 71 points. Let's get a peacock in there. Boom. Start. Okay. And then the creatures are going to start coming. I'll have my guy shooting at them to stop them. You don't want them to reach the X. That's the game. It was over. You can set way more time. And the students can each see their details. And I get to spin the daily wheel. Wow, look at this. What do I get? Ooh, 20. Next, adding awards. Very nice. Okay, question bonus. Thanks. So I got first place. Awesome. And then you can start collecting little things and unlocking little creatures and going to the market, and the students will love that. And as you see, it'll show this information here for the students, and you can view a report. So this is awesome to collect a little bit of data to see what students understand it. And as you see, I got all my questions right. If there was a question wrong, then you'd be able to see that. So I would say this website is fairly simple to use, and it is awesome. I would say it's not the best for differentiation insofar as you'll have students that have different needs, and you can't really set a lower questions and higher questions. But it is it's good as a formative assessment. You can put the questions that you taught in class right up there, and then you can collect this data, and you'll know what students know it and what students don't. So for example, if they got them all correct, great. If they got a few wrong or more than half wrong, you'll see exactly who needs a little more practice in this. And that's the game. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more exciting games for students so that they can learn and have fun while they're learning.